Now let us go to the industrial methods of preparation of production of hydrogen. So far I have been looking at the preparation of hydrogen in the laboratory, but now there are several methods by means of which hydrogen is produced in an industrial way. Let us look at about three or four methods of different. The first one is the simplest method, or the one of the methods being adopted is the electrolysis of water. Water is subjected to electrolysis using suitable electrodes. Now this process, pure water is not a good conductor of electricity. Therefore, water is either treated with acid or with alkali, or it is acidylated or treated with a base, and then so that it passes electricity, and hydrogen is evolved at the cathode and oxygen is evolved at the anode. However, this method is not a very favorable method, is not an economically favorable method, or it is an industrially favorable method, as the cost involved is very high and hydrogen is not produced by this method. It is more of theoretical interest. Another very important industrial method of preparation of hydrogen is by means of a process known as Bosch process. In this is also known as water gas reaction. When superheated steam is passed over red hot coke, very hot conditions, it decomposes. Water is decomposed to give rise to carbon monoxide and hydrogen, a mixture of hydrogen. This is superheated steam and red hot coke. It leads to a mixture of gases which is carbon monoxide and hydrogen. This carbon monoxide and hydrogen mixture, which is known as water gas, is treated further with steam. In the presence of a catalyst like chromium oxide and iron oxide, carbon monoxide is converted to carbon dioxide and hydrogen is produced. So a mixture of carbon dioxide and hydrogen is produced, from which hydrogen is removed by a separate process and hydrogen is enriched. So this method is a very important industrial method of forming hydrogen, which is known as Bosch process. We have now been looking at the various industrial methods of production of hydrogen, one of which we saw was the Bosch process earlier. Now there are one or two other methods which are also equally important. Natural gas is available from the petroleum fields. Natural gas is very rich. Most part of natural gas is methane, and when the natural gas or methane is mixed with steam in the presence of a catalyst like nickel, hydrogen is produced. Now this is the equation for that: CH4 plus H2O in the form of steam. In the presence of nickel as a catalyst, we have carbon monoxide liberating hydrogen. This is one of the important sources of hydrogen available from the natural gas from the petroleum source, which is from methane. Then of course the preparation we have already seen in one of the methods of preparation, industrial methods of preparation of hydrogen, is from iron and steam. Red hot iron and superheated steam will form the iron oxide liberating hydrogen. That process has been referred as the Lane's process. So these are all the few important methods of manufacturing hydrogen in the industrial scale.